Hey y'all, out at the Mustang show here in Knoxville, Tennessee, and I got a really cool car. I almost had forgotten they made these things. It's an 87 Mustang GT. Obviously, I didn't forget they made those, but it's got T-tops. You know, I keep saying this, but you just don't see any of them anymore. You see some, very few, like 87s, but you just don't see very many, if any, that have T-tops in it. So when I came across this one, I was excited. I wanted to bring it to you for sure. So Richard's the owner. Let me run him down, and I'll have him tell us a little bit about it. Richard, how are you, brother?
Doing good, Scotty. How are you?
Not too bad. Tell me a little bit about your hot rod.
1987 GT, T-tops. Originally got this car when I graduated from college in 1987. My mom and dad bought me this new car. Had it for about a little over a year. Had a lady pull out in front of me, T-bone, totaled it.
Oh, man.
So I've got a Mustang nut brother. I said, hey, if you ever find me another red T-tops, let's get it restored. Came up on this one, two owner, original paint. Everything on the car is original, except for we had to go and do a little bit of motor work.
It's a Survivor then.
But yeah.
Wow.
Two owner car, originally sold in Texas.
That is straight paint for 87, brother.
Yeah.
How many miles is on it?
86,000.
Wow. Where'd you find the car?
Coming just north of Cincinnati, a little town called Laverne, Ohio.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of that.
Yeah.
So Eddie's your brother?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You must have a whole dealership of Mustangs over there.
Quite a few.
But they're all nice.
Yeah.
They're all nice.
He does all the work.
Right.
I said, if you find one, I'll put the money in it and you can fix it up.
You couldn't get Dad to pay for this one too?
No, Dad wouldn't do this.
One time?
Yeah.
You can only graduate college one time?
One time, yeah.
Man, that's a nice car. And T-tops, right? I mean, man, you gotta love that, dude. I'd never sell this car.
87 on the year they put them in it, and just a few that they had left over in 88. So I mean, it
really?
was a year and a half.
It wasn't very long then. Boy, it seemed like they were out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I was telling the introduction there, I'd forgot that they put T-tops in them, but seems like now I think back there was some running around town, but man. Second owner on the car?
I would be the third.
Third owner.
Yes.
Whoever had it before you took good care of it too, though.
It was two family members.
Oh,
yeah. It was a brother, and sold it to a nephew. And the nephew brought it from Texas to Ohio. It's been garage kept for the last 6 years. He hadn't drove it. His wife finally talked him into selling it to buy them a motorhome to run around in, and Eddie just happened to come across it as he got ready to sell it.
Man.
And so he went up to Ohio, trailered it home, and
what'd you have to do? You say motor work. What'd you have to do on the motor?
It just had a lot of oil leaks and stuff on it.
So I got you.
Did some rework on it.
I got you.
It's the standard one, but outside of that, I mean, you're looking at stock wheels.
Yeah.
On the year they put the turbines on them.
Right. Man, and they're not scratched up or nothing. Never been curbed? Holy smokes. That orange stripe around is kind of funky though, isn't it?
Well, didn't have that on it. He had taken it off because he didn't like it.
Right.
And mine that I had originally had it.
Right.
So I put it back.
You wanted it back on there, yeah. Is that a sticker?
No, it is.
Yeah.
It's taped.
Yeah. No, I understand that. I mean, if the factory did it, they did it. You know what I'm saying? Did they put an orange one on any color? Or was it just the red ones?
Just the red one, as far as I know.
Yeah, I got you.
Like I said, it's as close to as I could get to what I had.
Right.
My parents bought me the so.
No, I understand that, man. High back bucket seats. 5-speed. Pretty loaded car, eh?
Yeah. It's time.
Yeah. And then you put an aftermarket radio in it.
I did do that.
Yeah. Where does the T-top store on it?
They've got a storage back in the back. Which is another rarity you don't see. They still had the original bags the T-top stored in.
Holy cow, man. Do they got some kind of a bracket or something they lock into, or they just lay back there?
They just it does have a securing harness.
Oh, okay, so there's a harness for it. Okay, I got you. I don't
drive it that far with a mount. So.
No, I got you. I wouldn't either. Man. Well, I would. I'd be tooling around all over the place with it out. Can I see under the hood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't do any good to have this car because I'd want to drive it, man. Because because I think the T-Tops are much cooler than a convertible.
Well, it's just a rarity.
Yeah, well, I know that, you know, they say they leak, blah, blah, blah. Well, convertible leaks too, so. Man alive. Thank goodness for your brother, right?
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
He knows his stuff.
He is meticulous about stuff too, man.
He is.
Eddie's crazy. I keep a clean car usually, but dude, he's never shown me anything. I should have known though, because I shot that 93 Teal Cobra of his, and he's like, oh, my dad's got one that's much nicer than this. And I'm thinking, all right, buddy, come on, I get BS'd every day of the week, right?
Oh, yeah.
But then Pop showed up in his, I was like, holy smokes.
Yeah, and that's just, they've got a white convertible they hardly ever get out. I mean,
Right?
it's just
Amazing, isn't it?
yeah.
You would think they were into car business, but they're not. They're truckers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, they're in trucking business. I don't know if they're truckers or not,
Yes,
but
20-cent trucks.
yeah. Man alive. Has this motor been out?
Yes, he pulled the motor out.
Painted it and all that?
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. Man alive. Cold air intake. Dude, you got one nice car. Let me tell you, brother, I really, really like that.
I appreciate it.
And I do nothing but look at hot rods every day. And I'm telling you, that one's cool, man.
I definitely
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Cool. Shut that up and let me do a walk around down it real quick and we'll get you out of here. You got any other hot rods?
No, I don't.
I don't blame you. How many do you need when you got that, right?
Can you afford it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it, isn't it, right? I don't know. I guess you're not in the trucking business with them other two boys, because it seems like their list runs forever.
That's Dad's pocket.
I got you. I got you. Man. You just never know. When you do what I do, you get up in the morning, you never know what you're going to see for that day. And when I saw this one, I was like, man, I got to shoot that for sure. An 87 T-Top 5.0. That's the epitome of the Mustang GT to me right there. That's as cool as they got, man. Well, Richard, I really appreciate you giving me the time to look at it.
Not a problem.
Thanks so much.
Taking time, putting it out there for people to see.
Yeah, no
Appreciate it.
problem. Folks, there you go. 87 Mustang GT 5.0 T-Top. Hope y'all have enjoyed it. Have a good day. See ya.